Good afternoon and welcome to a very rainy afternoon of the Pretty Podcast. It's so wet you want to go outside, wear some socks, and just see what happens. You ever want to walk in a little bit of water and some socks?
Shower in my socks.
Put some socks on in the shower. Save yourself the trip outside. Smart, haven't thought of that.
Then your toes don't get cold.
Oh,
They're warm.
I see. Might one perchance entertain the thought of going out with the intent of your feet getting cold to not notice how wet your feet get at the time, only to come in, get comfy, only to realize later that now you can watch TV with wet socks?
Now that you're speaking it, it sounds nice.
Yeah, it's like when you go outside and you have a drink, and then you come inside, and then you're like, oh, I just had a drink. The cold, sobers you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you jump in the snow and then jump in a hot tub.
Bingo, bango. What's that? What are those? They're not pancakes. They don't look quite like cookies.
They're peanut butter cookies.
They're peanut butter. They're cookies. Okay.
Do you want one? What about they're like perfect. There's also alcohol in them.
What?
I have like this alcohol syrup from Mexico that's like really sweet. It's like coffee flavored. And I put it in the cookie batter. And then I cooked them. I don't think it like really is like... I don't think the cookie will get you drunk.
No. If you dip it in tequila, it might. Through the lot. It's like when you drink, I don't know, a bunch of tequila and then a bottle of water. It's like, who's to say it wasn't the bottle of water that got you drunk?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was there. It's in the mix.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me of a story.
Okay.
There once was a boy in Mexico. He drank a lot of tequila, and then he drank it fro.
Nice, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a parable, actually.
Mm-hmm. Pretty Good Podcast will soon be streaming in all K through 5 grade school zones.
Yep.
If you want little nursery rhymes like that.
Yep.
It's a big hit with that group.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. So you put alcohol in the cookies.
Yeah.
Did you purposely make them big like that? Can I hold this one up?
Yeah.
It's a big cookie. This is why I was confused on if it was...
That one I made on purpose.
Okay.
That big. The other ones I did not make that big on purpose. I didn't think about...
Did that one get its own special singular baking session?
It did.
Nice.
It was the last to go in because it was the leftovers of the...
Got a pan all to itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. It's got to feel good.
Yeah.
Did you make it in a design and then it melted into that, or did you just slap a big blob
No, I
on
just slapped a big blob on there. Didn't do anything to it. Didn't roll it up into a ball or nothing. Just
Give it a little kiss or
slapped it
something?
down.
Yeah.
The other ones I rolled into balls.
Right. What all is in? So peanut butter, alcohol syrup. I assume some flour, sugar,
An egg.
an egg.
And some oil.
That makes sense. If you don't mind me asking, what inspired you today to get out there and make some peanut butter cookies?
I've eaten almost every single kind of cookie during this Christmas and Thanksgiving time except for peanut butter cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted some peanut butter cookies.
Every kind of cookie, huh?
I feel like it.
What would have been some of the craziest ones?
My grandma made this like fudge out of Bailey's.
All your cookies. Some Keystone Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, maybe that says something about my family.
Pecan blue ribbon.
Yum. No, and I love a peanut butter cookie. The only thing that my mom makes really good peanut butter cookies. I wish I would have used her recipe. But
Which is?
I can't say because I don't know it.
Oh. Okay. Thought you were gatekeeping.
No, I just don't know it. She's gatekeeping.
She would.
But yeah, I just really wanted to make some cookies because I don't have any cookies left.
I see. So normally you have cookies on deck. And this time
I have cookies locked in usually the day after Christmas, and
the prepackaged cookies just weren't here today. So you had to start from scratch.
I just made some cookies, yeah.
Nice. What kind of peanut butter? What kind of peanut butter did you use?
Like the Winco,
Nice.
like manual, get your own peanut butter.
Ooh. Acoustic.
Acoustic peanut butter.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of like making it your own, for Christmas my dad bought me a butter churner.
No fucking way.
It's a mason jar with like a lid with
A little stick.
it's like a fishing reel type gear thing on top, and then these little things in the jar like and you put cream in it. And
Or you could make a lot of stuff with that.
yeah, you can.
You could make milkshakes.
Yep.
That's the main thing that I would make with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just be making milkshakes all the time.
Yeah. Good.
You can do that with a normal mason jar by just shaking it also.
That's yeah, so that's what we did. We wanted to try it out, so we got some cream, put it in my thing, and then we just got a mason jar. I stirred it for about 10 minutes. Then my brother shook a mason jar for about 2. And his was done. The butter churner sucks, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a gimmick.
Like, it worked eventually. It did
Yeah.
do what it said it would, but
Shaking it was...
it literally, like, he wasn't even, I was like sweating and like, and he just like, so like, okay, there's like this much butter right here, and then all this liquid. It's was yeah, like separated really fast. It was so lame.
Wow.
But,
That's
it's
disappointing.
Cool. It looks cool though.
I feel like it would be better for milkshakes maybe than butter.
It'd probably be better. I feel like it'd be good for making a flavored butter, like a honey butter, or like a, I don't know, just any kind of butter with a little bit more than butter in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a perfect cookie break.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, keep going.
No, that was about it. See, show and tell, nursery rhymes, and cookies. Look out, elementary schools all across the Treasure Valley. Coming up next, coloring. I guess here's my show and tell. I got a cool decoration. It's a
Ooh,
duck.
I like that.
It's a duck with yellow
That's really
yellow
cool.
rain boots.
What's its name?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
You're working on that.
Where'd you get it?
My brother got it for me.
That's a good gift.
Yeah. Yeah. Yellow boot duck is the name I think is the best. So far we got yellow booted duck. Yellow booted wood duck. A wood duck's a real duck. Yep. Yellow wood real duck.
He kind of looks like a Pierre.
He looks fucking pretentious as shit.
Oh, like a Colin.
I could see Colin. Yeah.
Oliver.
Terry.
Terrence.
Theodore.
Mm.
You know what? Fuck you. No, welcome to the flock.
I think his name should be Stomper.
Stomper. Could be. Yeah, well,
Or Puddles.
Puddles. Puddles is fun. Wade.
I like Wade.
Because ducks wade.
Mm-hmm.
Wade the duck.
Wade the Duck. Wade Puddles. Duck.
Wade Puddles.
Esquire.
Is there a way we could say duck but have an R in it so it could be abbreviated to doctor?
Yes, we can just do that.
All right.
Ductor.
It's like how Richard is shortened to Dick.
Yeah,
There's a few
no one
letters
knows
that
why.
aren't even in. Speaking of, I was driving around today and saw a car that had a bumper sticker that said "Don't be a Richard."
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting shit.
My grandma has a like magnet on her fridge. She's had it for years, and it's these two like ladies, and one of them has a hot dog on a stick, and the other one is saying in a speech bubble, "Oh, that reminds me. How is Richard?"
Because it looks like a penis.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. How's your penis doing?
Very good.
Yeah. Any updates?
I just shaved my entire bush recently, so it looks kind of huge right now.
That's awesome.
But I also have some ingrown hairs coming in because I shaved it like all the way down, and so that sucks. But
Buckle up. It's gonna get bumpy.
yeah, I need to like even it out a little bit better and work on the styling a little bit. I want to do flames.
Flames.
Yeah, ode to workaholics. You know,
Sure. Do you have like a stencil for that, or are you just gonna?
I'm freehand.
Freehand.
I've done it before.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I had a smiley face for a while.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
Balls are okay.
Yeah. Found a lump.
Like a new one.
Yeah, it's like one that I've known about, but like I feel like it got bigger.
Oh.
I need to go get that checked out.
Might be worth checking out, but also, I feel like whenever people say like check for lumps or what, they're like, do you check? And I'm like, first of all, my hands are on my balls constantly.
Yeah.
Second, they're just lumpy.
Yeah.
They're not, believe it or not, they're not like perfect spheres.
Well, mine used to be pretty nice little like oval, like what? And now they're definitely lumpier.
Yeah, because you let them out of their cage. But
One's
like,
also substantially bigger than the other.
yeah.
Like twice the size.
Mm-hmm. But like they're not. So it's like, what are you? Where's like the baseline for what it's supposed to feel like?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what is a? Because sometimes they're bumpy. I guess sometimes they're not. Also,
I went to one doctor and they said it was a varicose vein, and I was like, "Isn't that like the blue veins?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's not like a bump, though."
I mean, they could.
But I guess doctors know better than me, probably.
I mean, varicose veins. You know, definitely. They definitely look like they are 3D on the skin, and they definitely could feel like a bump. I think.
I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think, Wade? Weigh in.
Wade into this conversation.
Well, I just think that if you have balls, you should be thankful for your balls at the end of the day. That was really insightful, Wade. I think you're right. I am grateful for both of my balls at the end of the day.
I like to think his voice goes a little bit like this. I'm Wade, a duck with yellow boots.
I'm white duck with yellow boots.
Oi, you go fuck yourself. Get out of my face. I'm Wade.
White.
Wade the duck.
All right, cool. Oh, we need a softer character too. Then we need more mascots.
We should get a stuffed guy.
Oh, we do. We should get a stuffed guy.
I guess speaking of creating, I made more clothes.
You did. Ooh. Fashion icon. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah. So this is a sweater.
Yeah.
With
jean
arms.
Jean
leg
arms.
arms.
Is it? Okay.
And if you flip around to the back,
They're like a soft jean, so.
Uh-huh. One
but
of
the seam is like one of them has a pocket.
Yeah, functional pocket on the back.
Functional pocket on the back.
And the legs of this jacket are fitted for mine. Meaning, if you put these on, they're going to
These are long sleeves.
they're going to
These
fit.
are really long sleeves. These are like straight jacket sleeves.
Yeah. You know how Ariana Grande wears sweaters? Do you know how Ariana Grande wears sweaters?
No.
Really? Oh. She's always like, wears like a really long sleeves, and they're always like,
Oh, that's how I wear sweaters, because I'm a cute little girl.
well, yeah, but, I didn't see you in Wicked.
Well, you could.
Where?
Anywhere.
What does that mean?
Use your imagination.
I am. Who would you be in Wicked?
Popular.
Good job.
Yep.
Who would you be in?
That's me.
So you know that's Ariana Grande. And then,
I want to be popular.
good job.
Yeah. That's me.
So you know, again, that she wears sweaters with long sleeves.
I don't know that.
Do you have your phone on you?
No.
Bullshit. First of all, why'd you lie about that? What was to gain?
X.
Yeah.
Don't question things you're never going to understand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. When did that happen? I want to be popular.
I guess, never mind, don't Google anything, I'll do it. Can we use your phone? I think we only maybe lost like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. It's ready.
Oopsies.
Nope. Nope, that's the wrong. Doesn't. No.
Fancy. Okay.
It's at 100%. It should be fine.
Word.
And we're back.
Ariana Grande sleeves.
Ariana Grande sleeves. We all know what they look like. They're long. They go past her hands. It's just how I look in my hoodie at the end of the night.
Hush, little baby, don't say
I was gonna buy you an F-22. Yeah, that's exactly how I look in my hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
So, look at this, dude. This one is softer. That's great. Here, have half a cookie.
All right. There's no chocolate in it, right?
Nope. Just
Have I
peanut
told-
butter and coffee flavor.
Have I told you my...
Yeah, we all know that you hate peanut butter and chocolate together.
Okay, man. Why'd you say it like... Okay, Max, settle down. Like, yeah, we all know. You fucking...
Because I've
I can't
offered
help
you
it.
I've offered you things like that before, and you've been like reiterated it in that way. And so I was trying to do like a just be a little.
I didn't know if I'd said it on here.
I think you probably have said it on here.
Okay.
You can say it again.
Yeah. Is that okay?
But just don't ask me like I don't know.
I was just wondering. It wasn't like... But it was just the retort to me at one.
Yeah, it was a
Seemed
little.
like you were annoyed with that. Whether I've said it on here or not, I know that I don't bring it up all the time.
No, I know. Just like whenever I have chocolate and peanut butter thing. You're like, I don't like that. I'm like, okay.
I feel like I don't.
Do you
like,
want some? And you're like, no, I don't like it. I'm like, okay.
I don't feel. Okay, you're making it sound like I fucking bark at you for offering me. I feel like I'd say no thanks.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, no, I don't like it. Like that sounds like I'm trying to appeal to our elementary school crowd, and I don't want to act like that.
Well.
We already lost our peanut allergy crowd.
Fuck them.
They were our strongest ones.
No. Strongest crowd is the hiccup lovers.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gods in the hiccup community.
Yeah, the stars really aligned on that one. There's the clouds, dude. It was cloudy out that day.
Okay, That's men hiccups in French. It's the playlist that we're part of.
It's called what?
Oket ohms.
Right on. What does that mean?
Hiccups, men.
It's just dudes hiccuping?
Yep. Thousands of videos of dudes hiccuping.
What do the videos look like?
They're all just random videos. Like, just like some of them are video essays and it just so happens that the guy hiccups in the middle. Or like some of them are just like shorts that people hiccup in. And some of them are like people actually trying to get hiccups. And
Like, is it like, because when I had them in that video, I was shirtless.
Yeah.
Is it like, is there any sort of like sex appeal to these hiccups?
that's what it feels like they're there for.
It's like in a video, like, or is it like
No,
they're
it's just
fully
like
dressed and just,
it's just a playlist of like of all. It's a playlist that someone has gathered every single video that they have found a man hiccuping in.
right?
Whatever kind of video it is, and they've like clipped it or like gotten the exact time code for that hiccup and like added it to this playlist.
Okay.
And like mix and stuff, and it's like a big thing, I guess. There's like thousands of videos on it, and like this playlist has thousands of views specifically.
Did you like touch yourself and watch a few of them? See what the hype was about?
I mean, I did not.
No hiccups there. Do you think it's worth
I don't
that?
want to do that.
Do you think that? Did you think?
No, I just don't. No.
The wheels on the bus go round.
That's an original.
I bet.
You want to hear another one?
Nope. I want to hear you do a cover. Do Creep by Radiohead. Do Macy Gray's cover of Creep by Radiohead. Do me in my car singing Macy Gray's cover of Creep by Radiohead.
I forget how it goes immediately. As soon as you say to do something.
Before.
What? Yeah, I don't remember it.
I want you to notice when I'm not around. I wish I was special.
So fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. So,
How does it go again?
When you were here before, can look you in the eyes. You just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. And I want you to know this. I'm not.
I don't know how it goes after that.
And I wish I was special.
Arms wide open.
Hold on.
I wish I was special. And I'm a creep.
Let me see one of those. How's it go? I don't know. Thought I remembered the notes, but I don't. I don't want to look up the sheet music. Okay, next piece of clothing. Here's the next thing.
Oh yeah, what's your fashion
I
thing?
call this the Little Red Riding Hoodie.
Okay.
And it's a sweater with a belt collar
Okay.
for a belt or something.
Uh-huh.
And then a sleeve hood.
Sleeve hood.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeve hood with the open neck.
Yep. So you put a scarf through the back.
Okay.
I'll probably stitch that with another jean seam. That's what we call it in the end.
In the industry.
Yeah. I shortened it to end because if you're in the end, you know.
Yeah. I like how the collar is like.
These are all prototypes, you know. Obviously, this will all be sold to.
This is really interesting, actually. Here you can see the collar comes in, and it's dropped below here. Here, that's a really.
It's a little. We call it organized chaos.
That's a fun piece.
Yeah.
That's a fun piece. I like the shoulder pads too. That's great. And then it seems like. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, you know, we got to tighten up some things for sure, but
Sweet, man. Okay.
now we got something for your legs.
All right.
Shoelace string shorts.
This one's a little. This one's a little derivative.
What do you mean?
I mean, shorts already have drawstrings.
Dog, none of this is necessary.
Yeah, but like a lot of it is like a.
Shirts already have hoods. Sweater. You take issue with this.
I just don't know.
That might mean it's art. This is provocative.
Yeah, this one. They all make me feel something for sure. They're
What do you
all
feel
art.
from this? What are you feeling from this?
That one just.
And how is
I
it
think
not
it's-
horny?
I think
Or-
it's the shoe. Makes it. I feel like.
Please. Take your time. Feel.
The quality craftsmanship behind these.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't like how they smell.
Okay. Well, that's not relevant on a video. They're shoes after all. Wearing a lot of miles in those shoes.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Keep feeling them.
I don't want to.
Keep experiencing them.
Can you wear them?
Do you want me to wear them?
Yeah.
Why do you wear them?
I don't want to wear them.
Why?
I don't want to put my dick where your feet have been.
I don't think you smelled anything.
All right. I don't think you can smell. Because if you could smell, you would have known those were peanut butter cookies.
It was start over, Max. I had a feeling there was peanut butter involved. But back to where I asked if they were pancakes or not, I didn't know because that one's so fucking big.
It's like regular cookie size for retail cookie stores.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, go to like Crumble.
Oh, that kind of cookie store. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm seeing the vision. Tighten them up.
Talk to me like that.
Put on something tight.
Daddy a twirl.
Tighter. I just figured what they remind me of. They remind me of hockey breezers.
Hockey, huh?
Yeah, that's like exactly kind of how the front of like hockey breezers look.
And that was triggering to you. Talk about it. What happened? I know you're involved in ice sports.
Yeah, I played a lot of hockey.
What happened?
I just stopped playing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I would like to play more. I wish I would have like kept it up in college.
Are you sure something else didn't happen?
Yeah.
Because you reacted kind of, I would say almost petrified. Dare I say mortified when I pulled these out. And I feel like something happened with these hockey breezers that you've mentioned back in the day. Samson.
When I was 11, I got mugged. And all the guys were wearing hockey breezers.
All of them, huh?
All 15 of them.
You got mugged by 15 people when you were 11.
3 strings of a full hockey team.
3 strings?
Yeah, because there's 5 guys on the ice at a time for hockey, so you have 3 strings usually to like sub in and let them out. And so yeah, it was just this fully grown men's hockey team.
And they just in
The back alley behind the ice rink in McCall.
They all mugged you.
They mugged me.
Took everything you had on you.
They took my Senior Frogs wallet.
Uh-huh.
They took my Disneyland driver's license. They took my bank card and my prized Pokemon card. It was a holo Charizard.
Mm-hmm.
Kept it on me at all times for safekeeping.
Yeah.
But my kung fu training just didn't pay off.
Yeah. 15 grown men.
I took about 7 of them out.
For sure.
And then like the other 8 kind of just were like a lot bigger, you know. You'd like 6'5" to probably 7'9", all wearing full hockey pads. But the one thing that I remember very clearly was their breezers, because it's just like that's like how tall I was compared to them, pretty much, you know. So that was like right in my face was those drawstrings.
I think you're full of shit.
No, that definitely happened to me.
Nope. I don't believe you.
That definitely happened. It was a team out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, and they were all miners, as in like the types with pickaxes.
Okay.
Because that's and they jumped me.
Were they like 13?
No, they were like 40. They were miners.
Okay.
They had
Did you
beards.
provoke them, or was this just out of the
No,
blue?
they just saw this fucking perfect, super rich, super cool 11-year-old billionaire that clearly had a lot of money in his Senior Frog's wallet out in the alleyway after hockey practice one day. And they were on their way. They probably had just lost a tournament or something. And we needed to take out their anger on me or whatever. I think one of them was like, this is for the junior shields. And they punched me, I don't know. It's all a blur. I definitely killed at least 3 of them in self-defense by like ripping their throats out with my teeth. Went full feral, But it wasn't enough, so they ended up kicking me in the face, and that's how I lost my front teeth. And that's what this scar is from.
The little scar on your knuckle?
Yeah.
Nice. From killing 3 adult minors.
Yeah, that was a pickaxe block.
And mutilating like 7 others.
Yeah, but I was 11 and it was in self-defense.
Right, yeah. I understand. Yeah, okay. I don't see why that means you don't like the shorts. I think they smell fine.
They smell like a hockey player too.
You smell like a hockey player. Well, that's it.
Do you want another cookie?
Sure.
Get it then.
I don't want a cookie anymore.
What if I threw one in your mouth?
Into my mouth?
Like a frisbee.
Those are... I mean, even the little cookie's still a pretty big cookie.
Why didn't you go for it?
Because it hit my nips.
It would have been really good if it had caught it.
Yeah, probably. I'll get it, don't worry.
Oh, that was it. Oh my
I don't
god.
like doing it.
Dude, that
I'm
was
scared
so
I'm gonna clank
close.
my teeth.
That was
I don't
so
like-
close.
I'll put the cookie back. That took too long.
That's hard. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
They're too hard. That one's too hard at least. That one's really hard, this bottom one. Jesus. Is that one crunchy?
I mean, as crunchy as a cookie should be.
Okay. Do you like crunchier cookies or chewier cookies?
Powerful question. Because I just feel it so depend. I like a really crunchy cookie to dip.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm just munching on it, like I like it, if anything, undercooked
Yeah.
and thick.
Like a gooey, thick cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which I still then do like to dip if given the opportunity. But this is kind of a stranded on a desert island scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You know, because that's usually what you decide when you're on a desert island. What kind of cookies?
Yeah. If you're on a desert island
A
and
desert island or a deserted island?
an island full of ice cream sundaes and cookies and
A desert island.
yeah. And you can only bring 3 YouTube shorts. What brain rot Riz 100 emoji Mr. Beast buzzword are you cuffing this season? Are you shipping?
I'm going to lock in with probably Skibbity Riz Toilet or Skibbity Toilet Riz or Skibbity Rizmas, something along that Skibbity Riz line. Definitely need the We Bring the Boom. Do you know what I'm talking about? With Big Justice and the Rizzler.
Yeah.
And the other person, the Costco guys. I'm talking about the Costco guys.
You're talking about the Costco guy?
We bring the boom to you. Yeah, I'm bringing that for sure to the desert island. That's one of my YouTube. That's my second YouTube short, and then my third YouTube short is going to be this thirst trap video that I saw on Instagram, and it was first a scooter clip of a kid doing like a backflip on a scooter, and then as soon as he lands the trick, Evanescence starts playing. And then this like girl like comes in, like fades in, and it's like a girl in her bra and panties, and then it's like follow me on my OnlyFans.
Nice. So just the hope that there's more on OnlyFans. It always leaves you yearning. Cool.
You know what I miss?
What?
The extreme of the late 90s and early 2000s.
What does that mean?
Like, you remember how everything was fucking extreme when we were kids? Like, when we were growing up, like, all the commercials were like, extreme airheads, and like, extreme Danimals, and like, extreme Dyson air vacuum.
Quite the leap you made there. Two candies where I totally get extreme being used. Maybe if you said like a Discovery Channel like Stunt Junkies or something, like most extreme tricks or something. But no, straight to Dyson vacuums. Extreme suction.
The show. Do you remember the show on Animal Planet, Most Extreme?
They're like where they do the top
The
10
top
thing
10?
with like the little green simulations every time.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite shows of all time. That's like quintessential like example. Another example would be like the Charlie's Angels movies
Yeah.
with like Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz and stuff, and like the dirt bike scene.
Mm-hmm.
How snowboarding was in fucking everything. There like everything had a snowboarding scene in 2000 movies from 2001 to 2004. Everything had like a radical snowboard and skate, like both the Scooby-Doo, the second Scooby-Doo movie, in the like opening scene or the final scene, Scooby like has a sick ass. They have it in the opening and the final scene. They have two skateboarding or snowboarding clips.
Yeah, dog, we need stunts.
We need to bring that back, dude.
Just slow motion videos of them kind of catching a little bit of air. Just
Yes. That shit was the best. And like
just synth on synth on synth.
oh man. Or like, the cartoons like Kick Buttowski.
Not familiar.
What's another one? Johnny Test.
Familiar with the name, didn't watch it that much.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Did watch that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
it is.
Oh
my gosh, what else do you like?
Long Walks on the Beach.
When it's raining, when you got socks on. Long walks on the sandy beach with your socks in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red socks. Perhaps long jeans.
Like in the water?
If it happens, it happens. You're at the beach. Might as well dip the toes. Socks on the beach.
Socks on the beach.
That could be a song. There's sex on the beach. What's socks on the beach?
We're wearing our socks on the beach. Baby, why don't you come and join me in your socks on the beach? We can get it on in our socks on the beach.
Ankles are high rises.
It don't matter what you got as long as your toes are covered.
Could be those socks with little individual toe holes. Ooh, ooh.
No, those are actually kind of gross.
Really? I think they look. I feel like they probably feel good. Toes aren't touching.
That's true. They probably do feel good. My toes are always being smushed together.
Is that what you're into or something?
No, they just like I have
It's
like
okay.
no, I have like a medical issue where my toe is like slipping under my.
You have a medical issue, huh?
Yeah, and the issue was I broke all my toes when I was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. And because of that, you've always had a vendetta for individual toed socks.
No, I like those. They're fine. Whatever. I just think they look goofy.
It's okay, dude. What do you think about gloves?
You don't want to get me started on gloves.
Clearly, you're a mitten guy.
Yeah, I love mittens. Big mitten guy.
I bet. I can't imagine what your hands look like after hearing like. Just fucking crab.
Yeah.
What you doing there?
Wade, you have this weird like spot over here. What is that?
Oh, I was in a gang. I got shot right in the fucking side. I was fine though. Powered through. Took the bullet out. Sold it for lead. Sold the lead for. Made a quid. Quick quid. On my lead bullet.
1 quid?
1 quid. A quick quid.
That doesn't seem like a great deal, Wade.
Well, it was not a lot of lead, so it was kind of okay. Bought me a pint.
With 1 quid?
Oi. It seems pretty fucking cool now, right? The point is I got fucking shot and I recycled my bullet.
What is it, a human pint or like a pint big enough for you?
The question is, what's the point big enough for you? I'll drink the shit out of you,
Okay,
you
Wade.
fucking wank.
Jesus Christ, dude. Back off. Don't look at me like that.
Whack.
I don't like him. He's mean.
Well, I mean, you challenged his drinking. He's really passionate about that.
I didn't
And
challenge.
you did.
Alright.
It's just you guys are from different places, different cultures. You're both gonna have to be patient. Okay.
If you ever challenges me to a drinking competition again,
You challenged him to a drink. If I ever pull that shit again, I will fucking kill you. So
don't let it happen.
Right then. Roger that. 10-4 makes sense. Cool. Yeah. 100. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know if I talked about this on the last episode that we recorded.
Yeah, you already did.
Okay.
It's really annoying, honestly. Like it hurts me physically now when you talk about it. Like when you say it, my knee hurts.
Okay.
You know when like a storm comes and like your nipples get hard? That, but my knee.
Okay.
You know, with like a true scary story and the hairs on your neck
Yes.
and your tears?
There you go.
My knee
Your
hurts.
knee hurts when?
When you tell something that you might have told. No, what's your query, Grasshopper?
Have you seen Jackie Chan's like original movies that he did in Hong Kong?
Maybe.
They're like all dubbed. in English. So like they're filmed, they're speaking Chinese, but they dub over them with new voices.
Yeah.
Sure. So it's really funny,
right?
Because voices don't match sometimes, and you get to see Jackie Chan just kicking ass.
I don't remember specifically what I did. I do remember watching some Chinese fighting flicks back in the day. There's one scene in specific I remember where it was after our family went to a dinner at a like Japanese restaurant, and they had like the paper walls around the thing. And then we watched a movie where the dudes were fighting, and they were in a room that had paper walls, and there was one guy that like for some reason the sun would like melt him or something, or he couldn't deal with the sun, and they were fighting. And it was one of the dude. Is it bad that he could have been Jackie Chan? He also totally could have not been, And he gets thrown back into the wall. His arm pops one of the paper things. The light shines through, hits the guy, and he's like, and then the guy's like, and then there's just like a 2-minute scene of him going, popping all of the paper. And that's the main thing I remember from old movies of that nature.
I remember.
I'm going to say basically no, I don't. I'm going to say I haven't seen a Jackie Chan fighting film.
His original movies are like, he's like saving people from like gangs and shit, and it's like shoot 'em up action movies. A lot of the ones are.
Oh.
But he's also fighting like kung fu, but just against people with guns. And then he shoots guns and like does stunts and stuff. And
then I'm probably thinking of like even older movies. Whoopsies. I guess I'm not familiar with Jackie Chan. My answer is no. I haven't seen.
They're really good.
All right.
They're really fun and funny, and like the writing is really funny. And a lot of them they'll like say some fucking wacky jokes, or just like funny like weird little quirky jokes that like. It's hard to think of a straight example, but like just
think of a gay one.
Word play ones.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, like that. They're all on Prime.
Okay. So the movie's fun and it's funny. There's some jokes in it.
There's just a lot of them. I watched like fucking 12 of them the other night.
So by that synopsis, it's just like Naked Gun.
Exactly.
There's writing. There's jokes. There are people in it.
Mm-hmm. That's everything I said.
They're both fun. Yeah. I don't know anything about the plot of it.
I don't either.
There's some fight. There's some guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And way to appeal to the K through 5. Fun, funny movie. Guns. Go see on Prime. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, he's right. You fucking tell us more about the movie.
No.
What made it affect you? You had 5 minutes to say about my shorts. Tell me about the movie.
I wasn't talking about any specific movie. I was just talking about Jackie Chan's original movies, and I had asked you if you had seen any of them, and then you said you hadn't, and it took you a while to say that you hadn't. And then now I don't know what specific movie to give a plot of.
Then choose one then.
I don't know any of them. I just watched them all really stoned one night and had fun because they were fun little action movies that were all like an hour long.
There's not one scene you can recall.
There's a lot of scenes I can recall, but like they're basically all just the same scene where Jackie Chan is surrounded by like 40 fucking dudes, and they all rush him, and then he like proceeds to beat the shit out of them all in like one take, and then like escapes the room in some fucking crazy way by jumping out the window and like maybe crashing through like 15 like fucking whatever little awnings or whatever, like old school style, and then like crashes into a dumpster and then like rides away on a motorcycle, and that's like every single one of the movies, the entire movie. Very classic action.
Tell me one of the word plays you were mentioning.
I can't remember specific lines from a movie that I watched a week and a half ago.
Not one?
No,
Okay.
I'm not that kind of person.
Okay, man.
I can't even remember the lyrics to the Creep song, and I've heard that song hundreds of thousands of times.
Okay.
Why would I be able to remember a lyric or a movie line?
Hey, man. Chill out. I was wondering. All right. If you don't remember, you don't remember. Okay. Don't be like, you should have known.
No, I said I didn't remember, and then you kept pressing me about it.
Well, yeah. Well, I was trying to jog your memory. I wouldn't say I was pressing you.
No,
But you did
Wade
bring
was
up-
pressing me.
But you did bring up the movie, so I was going to talk about
I
it.
brought up the concept of Jackie Chan movies.
Yes, I'm trying to expand on that, dog. You just wanted to say Jackie Chan movies are dope and move on?
Kinda. I didn't really have anything else to say about it.
Well, come on, man.
I don't know.
You had so much to say about these shorts.
Yeah, I didn't like the shorts.
Okay, what did you not like about the Jackie Chan movies?
Nothing. I really like the Jackie Chan movies. I like the shorts.
Why?
Because you made them.
No, I'm gonna wait for that, bud.
Okay.
What do you like about them?
That you made them.
You like that I made them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not really the shorts, I think, then.
Well,
It seems like you're just like, I'm proud of you for doing a thing.
yeah.
Okay. That was very make-a-wishy.
I like the other stuff.
Well, yeah, it's genius. It's on the cutting frontier. On the fashion foyer, the cunty calendar. What do you like about Jackie Chan?
I like that he does all of his own stunts and that he like is really good at stuff like martial arts and flips and gymnastics and stunts.
And what's your favorite color?
Probably magenta.
Yeah, magenta. Yeah, that's a pretty one.
What movies have you watched recently that you enjoyed?
Let's see here. Wicked. Wicked was awesome. Have you seen it?
Nope.
It's great.
You know what I really want to see though?
Wait.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Okay. I've heard that's good.
I want to see it really bad. I love the Sonic movies
Yeah.
and the franchise as a whole. Just love the Hedgehog. He's great. Fast guy. What's not to love? Rolls up into a ball. Adorable.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you excited for in the movie? Like, is there like any?
Shadow is in this one.
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Right. Who's that?
He's like this other hedgehog
Yeah.
that's like black and like kind of more badass and like has guns.
Like a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah. Kinda. But he like roller skates. It's pretty sick. Or like hover skates. Pretty badass. Pretty sick. Shadow Generations was the best game on GameCube. So that's
Yeah.
where I'm at. And Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah.
We love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah. That seemed like a thing you haven't seen. You had more to say than some movies you saw last week.
I didn't see that movie. I want to see that movie.
Sonic.
Yeah.
You had more to say about that.
Yeah, because I want to see it. Those are the ones I already watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should. Do you see why it's kind of funny? That you couldn't remember anything from the thing you saw, but this thing that's not out yet. You're like, this person's in it, this guy's in it, this is that. And like, is that not a little bit silly to you, dude?
No,
Why?
because of the like sheer amount of content that we like consume and process every single day. Like, it's kind of crazy to like think that you'll remember like more from a movie you watched 2 weeks ago in a group of like 7 movies that were all very similar and weren't really paying attention to like just the movie because you're just doing other shit, versus like one that's coming out that's new that you've watched previews for and are anticipating and like looking forward to. I think it makes a lot more sense that you would know more about the one that like is going to be big and in theaters than like some random little kitschy indie movie that you found on Amazon Prime a couple weeks ago.
Until you consider the fact that it was brought up on a podcast where we're supposed to talk about things. Which should imply that you had, like, something to say about it, I think. Not to have an expectation, but also, like, is it just, it's just kind of either you just say it's cool and we move, like, and we should talk about a thing, and, like...
I get that, but like sometimes there's not more to talk about a thing than just like I saw this thing that was cool.
Right. And then
maybe that inspires like another portion of the conversation to go like, oh yeah, I haven't seen any of Jackie Chan's early movies, but have you seen Jackie Chan in this movie? And then we can talk about that movie, or like...
And that's what I was doing. And you said you could remember.
No, you asked me specifically like what I liked about the movies that I watched the other day.
And about Jackie Chan.
And then I did. Okay.
I did.
And I answered.
Yeah, like reluctantly.
I answered. You gave me like, you belittled me for my answer and said it was childish. And then you didn't fucking ask like, or like elaborate on anything that you wanted to talk about. You just like asked me another question about like something that I was struggling to think about to talk about.
Yeah, that's what questions are for. To help you do that. To help you get an answer. Because maybe there's someone out there who wants to get into Jackie Chan. And they hear someone mention it, and they're like, hey, you know what? I can relate to this guy because I'm in 4th grade. And maybe he'll make it applicable to me, but I need something to sell me on this movie aside from guns and falling through an awning, because apparently that happens in every movie.
That should sell you on the movie. And if that didn't sell you on the movie, then nothing's going to sell you on the movie.
Yes, it will. You said it had fun writing. So perhaps a funny anecdote would be fun.
I've already been over this, that I don't remember any of the writing. And if you want to look up on your phone some fucking 1990s Hong Kong Jackie Chan movies, then look them up, because my phone is being used to record right now and I can't look shit up. And usually that's what I do when I forget stuff, is I look it up.
Don't. Goodness gracious, man. I get that you want to shout out the movie and say that, you get excited about Jackie Chan.
I just didn't know where just felt like there was a lag in the conversation, so I said something about Jackie Chan movies. What? And then now I'm being fucking belittled for liking Jackie Chan and not knowing every little detail about it.
Well, no, maybe let's think about that. You said you thought there was a lull. Maybe there wasn't a lull. There was perhaps a silence, and you wanted to just change the subject to something. And so, yeah, maybe just saying that, maybe that caused the lull and stopped the conversation that was happening.
What conversation?
I don't remember. It's been 20 minutes, and I've been trying to learn something about Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan is from Hong Kong.
Okay.
Hong Kong used to be independent of China.
Uh-huh.
They did a lot of films there.
Yeah.
That's where Bruce Lee started. In 1970, he did his first Hong Kong film.
Okay.
And so Jackie Chan was very inspired by Bruce Lee. He was an extra on a couple of his movies. And then he got into like filmmaking, but people always said that he wasn't like good looking enough to be a leading man in these movies. And then eventually he just like proved himself good enough through like hard work and like showing that he was like willing to do the long hours and like all the stunts and shit. And he became like super fucking popular in Hong Kong. like one of the most popular movie stars in the world over there. And then he came to America and started doing films here. And there's been like, he did like this animated series in the early 2000s that was on Disney Channel maybe. And it was like The Adventures of Jackie Chan. It was like a fictional thing, but it like had a really cool and fun, compelling storyline, like where they were fighting this gang and shit, and they had to find these like ancient tablets that had like these powers and stuff, and very fun and whimsical, and, like had a lot of like intermixed with like Chinese culture and folklore and stuff. But this one movie that I watched that had him in it, that was a newer one. He played like this spirit, like this immortal spirit. It was like the drunken master. And so he's just like drinking all this wine and like beating the shit out of people. And the movie was about like this kid. It's this, oh my God. This one's from like 2008. And it's like this kid, and he fucking is hanging out in this Chinatown like pawn shop or something, and this old guy, it's Jet Li dressed up as this old guy, has this magical staff. The kid has a dream about it, that is like Wukong, like the monkey god staff or whatever. And these kids like convince this other kid to break into the pawn shop, and he like travels back into ancient China with the staff, and then he has to like learn how to do kung fu and fight. And it was like, that one was really cool. I forget what the name of the movie is though, but it's on Amazon Prime.
And that's how you talk about a movie. If you ever get mad at me for like thinking, I think you should remember this thing. That was every fucking detail down to the dates that shit happened. You motherfucker. You defensive son of a bitch. You took 2 seconds to actually think, and look what came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So many fun facts. Mm-hmm. What is a monkey god? Because you know the monkey staff god or whatever. Like, I don't know, not or whatever. I don't know what that is. That's a crazy name. Whatever is that?
Okay, Wukong.
Right.
Is the monkey god, monkey warrior god, and it's like an old Chinese folktale of this happy, cheerful monkey that beats the shit out of evildoers in that version, at least in their version, in the movie version. And he just like laughs at people, and he uses a staff. He uses a big staff, like a bow staff, which is like
6 accountants.
It's like what Donatello uses. Just a big wooden stick.
Who's Donatello?
Donatello is the purple masked Ninja Turtle
Okay.
that uses the stick. The bow staff.
Word. Like Napoleon Dynamite.
Does Napoleon use a bow staff?
Well, like a lot of gangs wanted him to like join their gang because like he's pretty good with a bow staff.
Okay.
But
yeah. I thought it was nunchucks.
he's good with nunchuck.
Mm-hmm.
But bow staff, monkey god, Wukong.
Yeah, and
whatever.
so like Wukong's in like a bunch of other shit too. Like not, and like it's a old Chinese tale or whatever. So he's all over fiction. Like he's a League of Legends character. There's a new Netflix movie about Wukong that's like different. There's a bunch of different things based on Wukong, or Son Goku is like another name for him, and that's also the name of the main character of the Dragon Ball series. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry.
On Prime. Or other things too.
I think it's all on Prime. Prime is the best streaming platform. You get Prime and Max combo. That's the move right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also Amazon's workers are still striking, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they don't have to deliver me Prime Video. I don't feel bad about still paying for that.
Yeah, is that like a scab move or something? To, like, keep watching movies.
I don't know. I hope not.
Whoopsies.
I really need my fucking shows. I need my stories.
Here's a story I heard. There was the Nampa PD put out like a picture of a guy. It was like a doorbell camera picture. And there was like a guy grabbing a package off of someone's porch. And they were like, be on the lookout for someone who looks like this. He stole a package. And then like a few hours later, they posted the picture again with a big like plaque over it that said innocent. And they were like, this isn't our bad, guys. It was the neighbor, and his package got delivered there, so he was just grabbing it. So, like, what if, like...
Oh, my God.
What if you ordered, like, something like a gimp suit or something, and then the cops show up at your door? You show up, like, open it wearing it. It's like, sir, you're under arrest. And like, for what? He's like, oh, that was my package. He's like, what was in it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That happened. Really pathetic. Really.
Nampathetic.
Really.
Have some nampathy, okay?
Can't.
It's hard living out there.
No, I can't. I got no nampathy.
Yeah. I can stop signless ass neighborhoods.
That's crazy, dude.
Shit. Okay. I think this is enough words to fill some digital space. Any shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to host an open mic every Monday at Voodoo Cellar at 9 p.m. every single Monday, starting on January 6th. I also have a show that same week, January 11th, at the Social on 8th. You can get tickets online. And then both of us are going to be competing in the Boise's Comic of the Year competition on January 24th. So come out and see us for that and have a pretty good week.